Well, at this moment, KBC Asset Management is managing more than 7 billion euro in sustainable investment funds, 2 of them in ecological investment funds. And by having these volumes of assets under management, we can impose specific ecological criteria to the companies in which we invest. And by doing so, we invest only in the best performing companies on environmental performance, and doing so will also give a benefit, a financial benefit to the investors, because the companies who are in our sustainable investment universe will have a better performance on the stock markets than companies who disregard the environmental challenges they are confronted with. So I really believe that with the help of sustainable investments, we will impose companies worldwide with specific ecological boundaries, specific ecological criteria to which they have to comply to, and that will have a benefit on the global planet Earth. Well, you have got in the well-developed markets, well-developed countries, there you've got a vast criteria of environmental legislations, for instance, the European Union. But outside China, India, developing markets, there you don't have that vast set of environmental ecological legislations. And I believe that auto-regulation by the industry itself will not be sufficient. It has to be assisted by, for instance, a worldwide ecological agency, but we don't have that worldwide ecological agency. I do believe that by having these ecological criteria in the capital markets, in the fund industry, we can address the companies directly by the capital, the financial flows who are directed towards the companies. And that is something in which companies are very much interested in. The fact that investors are interested in investing in companies will have an effect on the stock performance, on the stock prices of the shares. And that is something in which companies, listed companies, are very much interested in. By having a sustainable investment fund, you need to be transparent. You need to give the results of your research, the results of the assessments. You need to give that information to the public, to the investors, but also to the companies, so they can know in which way they are evaluated, what are their scores compared to their competitors, so they know, or they can know, in which way they are better or worse than their competitors. And then we organize, and we are already organizing a competition amongst companies on sustainability issues, just by publishing the results of the SRI, of the socially responsible investment analysis we make for each company. Okay. The aim for the next 5 years, in the next years, is by improving, by adding more criteria on the sustainable investments, to improve the quality of the companies, to improve the environmental performance of the companies in which we invest, by adding more sustainability criteria in our analysis, but also to have a direct communication with companies, to write letters, to have a dialogue, to start up a dialogue with companies on sustainability issues. I think that is a very important target for the sustainable investment industry, just in order to keep the companies focused on the environmental themes.
Do you think the rest of the financial world will follow?
Well, the success of sustainable investment is very, very big. At this moment, sustainable investments are the fastest growing niche of in the investment business. And I think this success will be maintained because of the fact that investors are more and more interested in the background, in the sustainability background, but are also very much affected by the excellent performance of these sustainable investment funds. And so we really have a win-win situation in which the investors are having benefits, but also the companies are having benefits because they are stimulated to take care of sustainability issues and social issues, environmental issues, which also will have an effect on the global community itself.